Alright, so the focal points that we're going to use today is one that's very unique, and it's this one. This is a piece that I got from a craft show here in Fort Bend County, and it was at Fort Bend County Fairgrounds, and there was a designer who created a lot of really neat metal designs, and I got this one specifically because I have a lot of people here, friends that I know that are fans of the University of Texas. Actually, my youngest daughter went to school and graduated from UT, so we kind of have a little family history there as well. And I thought, how unique would this be for me to add this to a wreath? So the cool thing about it is it does have a piece where I can use to apply it to the wreath. So that's perfect because it's kind of a heavy piece, so it's going to go in the center of my wreath, so that way it doesn't weigh my wreath either one way or the other, make it lean odd because it's heavy on one side. But the person that made this, the name of his company is Ray Welding Creations. So I'm sure you could find him online, rayweldingcreations.com. I'm not sure if he's still in business, but I got this like last summer. That's how long I've had this. So I'm really excited to use this in my wreath. And so we're going to use the oval shaped grapevine, and we're going to put it at the top, and then I'm going to fill it with florals down here at the bottom. All right, so the next thing I want to show you all is my ribbon that I'm going to use, and I like the collection that I have here. It kind of goes with the UT colors. I like this sparkly ribbon right here and how it, I think it's just got a little pop. It helps with the shimmer that we have in the sign as well. I think that's going to be really pretty. And then I got the burlap, which adds a little bit of the rustic look to it, and then the color, of course, the UT orange. So we're going to be using that. And all of these, two of these came from Michaels, and then one came from Craftex. All right, so this one did. So I think the combination of those colors is going to be pretty. And then I have a combination of these florals. All of these I've had in my stash, and they are all from a combination of Hobby Lobby and Michaels. So I think they're going to be really pretty and just add to that glam fall look that I'm looking for. All right, so let's go ahead and wreath. Let's wreath, everybody. Let's do this. So what I'm doing here is I'm just adding a zip tie to the back of that little piece, that hook that it has on the back of it, and I'm attaching that to the grapevine. So simple, easy. It went on really smooth, no issues there. So now I'm going to start adding my greenery, and I like these long stems because I like how they flow out and they give it that kind of rustic look as well. It just kind of balances out that look that I'm looking for. What I'm doing is I'm making sure that the number of picks that I add on one side, I also make sure it's even on the other. So what you do to one side, you also want to do to the other. I'm getting them glued in, got them positioned, and now I'm gluing them in. Y'all know me, I always glue in after I put them in, so if I need to move them around. I'm using this next bunch of greenery. I like this one because I like it that it has that green, grassy look with the white florals in it. I like this pick a lot. It just definitely brings out some of the colors, the contrasting colors that I'm looking for in the textures as well, and it also helps with that rustic fall look that I was going for. So now I'm cutting the stems on my florals. I also want to add these picks. I like these. I used these picks last year in a lot of my fall looks. I had a scarecrow wreath that I made and a couple of fall wreaths that I made, and I had these left over. So definitely went with the rustic thing that I'm looking for. I really like these. I was considering using those sparkly ball looking florals, but I changed my mind. All right, so here I'm making the bow, and I was going for the funky bow. I wanted kind of a big bow that stood out, and I love this glittery sparkly brown ribbon. I like how it just stands out, and adding the beige and also adding the UT orange here I think will help bring out the look that I want from my bow. However, I should have used at least, I have the 2.5, I should have used the 1.5 as well within this, so it kind of made it really, really thick. And once I started making it and I put it together, I realized this is not the bow that I want for this particular wreath. And you know what? That's okay to change your mind. So I have a bow that's made for something else, and I can take the ribbon and re-roll it up and use it for another project. So as I fluffed it out, I was like, nope. So here we go. We're doing a different bow. This one is my traditional bow. It has 2 loops on each side. Each loop is 6 inches. Then my second ribbon is going to be 5 inches with 2 5-inch loops with 2 loops on each side. And then for my third ribbon, which is the beige, that's going to be 4 inches with 1 loop on each side. And I thought, you know what? I like this one most. It's kind of my traditional looking bow that I usually put on my wreaths. So I went with it, and I think this was better. And yes, you can change your mind, you guys. Don't worry about if you think it doesn't look right, then change it. It's okay. You can change your mind. That's the thing about being a designer and an artist. You can change your mind. All right, so now we're placing the bow back onto my wreath at the bottom. In the center where I have the florals spread apart, and this oval wreath is perfect for this type of design. So now I'm going to add my sunflowers, and unfortunately you can't see what I'm doing, and I had some problems with my equipment, you guys. I'm so sorry, but you can see me adding some more of those fall greeneries, the fall picks here on each side, and I'm pretty upset that you can't see the full thing. That's my fault, please forgive, but you'll get to see the final product in a few minutes. This is not a very long tutorial. I sped it up, but there's some of the fall flowers, and I wish you could see where I added the orange sunflowers on each side of the bow, but you're going to see it in a little bit. Be patient. Here we go. It's coming. I was going to add those light green picks, but I decided it didn't go with the look. I like this the look that I have right here with the orange and the browns and the greens, so we're good there. I don't think we needed to add the light green. I don't know if it would have matched completely.